Hi there, Linda Artesani Bookkeeping, and I'm still on the theme of doing some file conversions. This is the time of the year that I get really busy with people who are in QuickBooks Desktop and they're converting over to QuickBooks Online. This is one of my clients. It's a real estate property with tenants and property management firm. So I've just converted it from QuickBooks Desktop to QuickBooks Online. And a couple of pain points that you might want to consider. First of all, one of the things you really need to do, it's very necessary, is to make sure that your customer list, your item list, your vendor lists are completely in good order. Take out anything that you want to make inactive. It's a lot easier to do it in the desktop and instead of dragging that all into QuickBooks Online. If you have unbillable charges on your file, in QuickBooks Desktop, even if you just happen to click on an expense, maybe a check, in this case a tenant was charged back for something, those things, even though the tenant was put in as made inactive on my desktop file, when you import it, they come back in. So I've already cleaned up my desktop file, my QuickBooks Online file, rather. And I want to change just the terminology here because they're really my tenants, not my customers. So I'm going to come into my company settings. So there's no classes here, but if you were going to use classes, you would be in the plus version. So that is where you would want to put that in here. Customer label, here we go. So it's underneath the company settings, and my customer label, I'm just going to change this to be my tenants because that's what they are. Another thing I like to do for my landlords, give the landlord a recurring report. So when he wants to know on a fairly regular basis, mostly in the beginning of the month, but I like to have it sent to him. He's got a lot of properties, and I like to have him be sent the open invoice report often. So I've already created open invoice. So when you come into reports, just as a general rule, you may come into this page and it just pops up. And it's like, all right, where is this? What category is this report in? If you just come over to the search bar and type in open invoices, you're going to find, here's my customized one, but this is where I found the original one. I'm going to go back to my customized one. Now I've customized this and I want to now schedule it to be sent to my, my landlord so he gets this report. I usually do every 3 days, so he gets this report every 3 days. I can always manually send it as well, but it's kind of nice to do. So I'm going to come over to my custom reports tab. I'm going to come over to edit, and I've already set this up. But now I'm going to set up my email schedule. So it says set email schedule, it's off. I want to click here to make it on. And then I want to make it daily, but I want to make it every 3 days. And I'm just going to type in the landlord's name, his email address. And then I'm going to come down here, open invoice report. You can call it whatever you'd like to call it. Get this every 3 days. And it's all set. So now it's scheduled. I don't have to think about it. That's one of the beauties of QuickBooks Online. I love it because I can schedule my reporting. So that's basically a few little help tips on how to schedule reports in QuickBooks Online to make them happen automatically. You don't have to manually go in and send them, although you still can. Remember, you still have to start out with making that report customized, and then you can schedule it. And also how to customize for especially a landlord or a property management company, changing the label here to be tenants instead of customers. Just a little nice thing to do. You can set up your invoicing to actually email your invoices every month, and I'll get into that in another video with a little bit more detail on how we can set that up. It's not necessary, but it's a nice little reminder in case they forget to pay you. So that's about all I have today for this video, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much for watching. This is Linda Artesani Bookkeeping here in Estero, Florida. Stay tuned for more tips on property management firms. Thank you.